This video is a look behind the scenes at Primeur Week in Bordeaux. Most of the time is spent tasting, of course, such as here at Cheval Blanc, or here at a self-pour tasting. This one is for the JP Moix range, which includes Chateau Trotanoy. Here you can see Jeannie Cho Lee at one of the daily blind tastings organised by the Union de Grand Cru. And here's another one, hinting perhaps at the low level of interest in the 2013 vintage. Over at Chateau Langoa-Barton, Anthony Barton shows us youngsters how it should be done, while the atmosphere is much more formal at La Tour. Outside the chateau, there were a lot of horses at work in the vines, such as here at Evangile, hopefully not solely for the benefit of the descending hordes. Many chateaux have very strict entry policies. This is outside Ozone in Saint-Emilion. While over at Petrus, the gates were very unusually left open. The buildings can be stunning. This is La Mission Haute-Brion. This is Pichon Baron. In the distance there is the famous tower of La Tour. And this is the unmistakable frontage of Chateau Margaux in a model showing the extent of the estate. Lots of new buildings are on display, such as the flashy barrel cellar here at Chateau Monrose, as compared with a more traditional look, complete with mould, at Turtle-Rote-Boeuf. Back at our zone, free box ends were being given away, ready for use by the next wine fraudster, perhaps. And who would be providing booklets in Chinese? Lafite, of course. This neon installation is at the very colourful Chateau Ducru Beaucaillou, while this much more conventional stainless steel facility is inside Pichon Comtesse. As well as tastings, there are lunches, of course. There was plenty of this going around, plenty of gossip going around, and plenty of wine going around, especially at the closing lunch where every producer bought a back vintage to share. So it's hardly surprising that there are quite a few warnings like this on display. Because the other thing that you spend hours doing is driving, especially if you get stuck behind one of these. But what's even worse is if you get stuck behind one of these.